barbecue. Today we're going to be doing a Texas style brisket. It's pretty simple. As you can see, I've done some trimming here. I trimmed a lot of the fat off the point. On a brisket, you're going to have the point up here, the flat down here. Now I left about a 1/4 inch of the fat on the flat. The reason I trimmed up here off the point because there's a lot of fat inside this point. You really don't need all that fat up top. Now on the back side, I trimmed off majority of the silver skin. That way we can get our seasoning down in here. And as far as the seasoning is concerned, this is going to be a very simple seasoning. Today we're using just salt and pepper. Texas traditional barbecue. Alright, so we're just going to put that salt and pepper on here. Now that's pretty much it. We didn't put anything on it besides salt and pepper. Now today I'm going to be using my iGrill 2, and the reason I'm using this today, it has the ability of having 4 probes put into it, and I really need to keep an eye on this cook. You want to keep the temperature on your pit at 250. You want to maintain that through the whole cook. Alright, so we're going to let this sit here for about an hour so this can get to room temperature before we put it on the smoker, which is going to give me plenty of time to go get the smoker fired up and get it ready for this cook. Okay, it's been about an hour. We got our pit up to temp, about 250 right now. Now we have our thermometer right here in the pit to keep the temperature of the pit. When you put this on, you want to put the point at the hottest part of the grill. You want to keep the flat on this side so it cooks evenly. On mine, it's over here. Sometimes it'll be back there on other pits. Okay, so we're going to keep this closed. And we're not going to look at this for about 5 hours. It'll take that long. We're going to go low and slow. Then after the 5 hours, we'll come back and take a look. See what we have and see the color of the brisket. Right now, we're not worried about the internal temperature of the brisket at this point. Right now, we want to keep the pit at 250. That's the main concern. You want to keep that even temperature all throughout the cook. Alright, we'll be back in about 5 hours. Okay, it's been 6 hours. I haven't even looked at this yet. So we're going to find out what this looks like. This is the exact color that we want on this. We're going to pull this and we're going to go get it wrapped. That's what we look like when we pull it off. Let's go wrap this. Let's go in the house. Okay, we're going to wrap this in butcher paper today. This is the way we do it here in West Texas. There's really No wrong way to wrap this. We'll get it all wrapped up like that. Now we're going to get it out on the smoker. Okay, so we've already brought it out here, put it on the smoker. We're going to put our probe in. We put the probe in right at the back end of the flat. That's where we're going to get our best reading from. You want to make sure when you put it in that you don't go through the back of the paper. Okay, so we're going to close this up. We're going to go till it's about 200 to 205 degrees today. And then we'll be back when that happens. Alright, y'all. This has been a long cook. We are 11 and a half hours in. This has been a long cook. I've already taken my thermal pin and checked it, and it's going in like butter. So I'm going to pull this off, and we'll take it inside, and now this cook isn't done. We still need to let this rest for 2 hours. Now I cannot tell you the importance to let this brisket rest. It needs to rest to soak back in all the moisture. So we're going to put it to rest for 2 hours. Okay, so we brought it inside, and we're going to take this and we're going to set it down in here in this cooler over here. Now I've lined the inside of the cooler with some tin foil. Now we're going to put it down to rest for about 2 hours. After that, we'll come in here and slice it. Let you see what we got. Alright, y'all, it's been 2 hours. Let's open this up and see what we got. Let's get rid of this paper. Okay, so here it is. Got a really nice bark on it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through here. Now I know that the grain runs this way on this one, so I'm going to cut that little piece off right there. Look at that. That looks nice. Okay, so we have the flat all cut up. Now here's the point. And we cut that in half. Then we just start trimming this way. Alright, so this is where your burnt ends come from. So what you want to do, let's do it like that. We're going to squirt it up a little bit. Do a little burnt ends right here. Gotta get me one of those. Oh man. That is delicious. Well, there's our brisket. Thank you for watching Charlie's Smokin' Barbecue. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to the page. Until next time.